guys, we are on the port side aircraft elevator. This is one of the elevators they'd use to move airplanes back and forth between the hangar deck and the flight deck up above. We're going to start moving here in a second. Now, back during the commission of the ship, this would go from one deck to the other in about 7 seconds. You will notice we are not going to move that fast. That's for your comfort, so I don't have to talk so fast because I got a lot of stuff to tell you about. Now, they'd find other ways to use these besides moving airplanes. For instance, if you stopped it right about there, maybe a couple feet up, use it as a stage. You could do announcements. Also, they did talent shows. They used to do a lot of talent shows on board. You know, it gets boring on board here every once in a while. You got to find ways to fill the time. So they did talent shows. I know they used this one as a diving platform to jump into the water. At least on one occasion, I'm told they used this one to shoot skeet, to shoot clay pigeons. Might be fun, I don't know. You could also use these to play basketball or volleyball on, but you'd probably want to use the one on the inside. That's the Lutnick Theater now, because what's out of bounds out here? Yeah, the Pacific Ocean, so probably wouldn't be the best idea. Now look down, see what this thing's made of. It's made of wood. It's made of teak wood, right? It's very water resistant, very strong. Takes a lot of beating. Here's what surprises a lot of people. The entire flight deck of the ship was made of teak wood throughout the commission of the ship. There were jet airplanes taking off and landing on what essentially was a wooden flight deck. Might have had a little piece of steel called a no skid that would have been on top of it, but a wood deck, an unarmored deck. We got a steel deck on here now. We didn't add that until about 10 or 15 years ago while it was a museum. It was foot traffic wearing out the wood more than the jet airplanes would. Now, why would we want a wooden flight deck? Well, here's a few reasons. During World War II, you're trying to save as much steel as you can. The more steel you save, the more stuff you can build. The amount of steel it would have taken to cover this during World War II could have made 2 smaller ships, so that's a good reason. Another is it's lighter. You got a lower center of gravity, easier to control the ship in heavy seas. And third, it's easier to repair. Anything gets worn out, you just tear up the old stuff, put down the new, and it's as good as new. Met a guy that was his job, fixing the wood on board this ship. He said he did it